damit herzlich willkommen zurück hier zu Let's Play Ghostbusters Folge 8, Schande 8. So, erstmal die ägyptischen Kriege hier loswerden.
Almost there! They're bringing some thunder!
So.
Run!
Scooter. I'm gonna go, let's roll.
Weiter geht's. Folge 8 habe ich ja gerade schon erwähnt, ne? Wir sind im Museum und hier geht's so richtig ab.
After you.
Ah ja, hier waren wir ja gerade vorher, da haben wir durchgeschaut.
There he is! Let's get him! On the right!
Was? Wenig regenerieren, ne?
That's a lot of whatever they are.
Nicht mit Bier, ne? Tür auf.
Find some cover! On the right!
So.
Come on! I think we're gaining on them.
Ja, ja, wir kommen schon. Wird schon hier weitergehen, oder? Nicht? Okay. Ach, da sind noch zwei.
Here they come!
Ah, jetzt müssen wir...
Hey guys, did you find Alyssa? Where did that ghost go?
You didn't see him, but he just came through here.
He must be headed back to the World of Gozer exhibit.
That's our cue. Move it.
Auf geht's.
What a nightmare.
Thank you. Not the words a rescuing hero wants to hear from his damsel in distress. May I say, your eyes are much prettier when they're not glowing like hot coals.
Peter, I've made an extraordinarily frightening
Why
discovery.
don't you all go away?
All my data indicate that the ghost world is beginning to push through multiple cross portals from their dimension into ours.
Well, more overtime.
Guys, look.
Ach du Schande. Ach du Schande, Schande.
Now she calls my name. Block the exits!
Don't let it escape with her.
Hit it with slime.
Winston, get the lady out of here before he hits on her again.
Genau, wir hauen
Aim for the
jetzt
big
drauf.
yellow eye.
Natürlich.
Who wouldn't like to have that superpower?
Halleluja. Das ist ein fettes
Here to
Gerät.
tell me why my library, museum, and parade are all going down the toilet?
I keep telling you, sir, the Ghostbusters are nothing but scam artists determined to throw a negative light on you and the city and extort you for more money.
Hello, Peck. I own that suit in blue.
Both of you, pipe down!
Mr. Mayor, an enormous event is on the horizon.
Something at the museum exhibit triggered a systemized psychic occurrence. Some mechanism we don't know the nature of yet.
No, of course you don't.
But it's feeding enormous energy somewhere.
Something that's now in the process of breaking down the walls between our world and another one.
This other world is crossing through into ours. It started with simple ghosts and animated monsters.
Now it's getting bigger. We don't know exactly what's next, but there's only room for one city here in this dimension.
Two physical worlds can't exist in the same space. That's just elementary particle physics.
We got a glimpse of the other world, Jock. It ain't pretty. It's like Brooklyn and the Bronx, with no Queens in the middle.
Whole city blocks sinking into a fifth-dimensional abyss.
Cockroaches the size of polo ponies.
Panic in the streets.
How'd you like disco to come back? Bigger than ever.
I get it. We're in trouble. So what am I supposed to do?
We need to prepare the city for the
The
worst.
city's my responsibility, not yours. Now go do your job and stop that thing.
You got a bite on your PKE. Scan around for something paranormal with your goggles.
Upgrade vielleicht? Nö, er will mich nicht upgraden lassen. Ah, no, irgendwo muss ja was sein. Nehme ich jetzt mal an. Wobei, es ist gleich einfach nur das, nur... Bingo. Ach was. Ach was.
This way, gentlemen.
Well, this looks inviting.
Oh ja.
I'll be at the office watching over Alyssa. Don't do anything fun without me.
Niemals. Cool.
You left a trail. This way.
Cool.
It probably goes without saying, but this is very strange.
Well, that is your
Yeah.
conversation starter. What's strange?
This tunnel network, what could it possibly have been built for?
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it could just be an old steam tunnel.
No way, Peter. The design and valves don't fit for moving steam, water, gas, electric, oil, trains, not even slime.
What about Morlocks?
Morlocks would hate this kind of ornamentation.
I don't recognize the alloy fabrication.
This way, with me.
Okay.
So it's not steam, it's not Morlocks, but there's plenty of ghosts.
You're right about that. There's more consistent accelerated PKE blowing through here than I've ever seen. But this is not the origin point. This is just a conduit.
Tja.
Look at the trail. The chairman went that way. He's running down this tunnel.
Running down the tunnel. Ach du Schande.
Question is, where does it lead? Does it feel weird in here to you guys? Like familiar weird?
Ja, Schon ein bisschen. Ach du Schande.
Well, we knew which way to go for a while at least. There's got to be another way around this. The trail leads to the sealed door that stops.
Well, that's a little harsh. What'd you have against that wall?
Nichts.
The new cadet's all right.
So far, not too shabby.
Egon, I think this is as good a time as any to install a new CPS.
Was?
The Meson Collider is extremely precise and deals a lot of damage. It takes a while to recharge. The overload pulse disperses a rapid burst of Meson particles. You can fire each of them independently. They both work great. But you can also use them in tandem. Paint a target using the Meson Collider. After you've acquired the target, all expulsions from the overload pulse will home in on that target.
Okay. Ja, gar nicht so schlecht. Okay, okay.
Which way?
Cool. Hier entlang, Leute.
Move, Junior.
Ach du Scheiße, muss ja jemandem aufgefallen sein.
Oh my. So much black slime.
Oh ja.
Oh, it just seems like a lot because it's alive.
The column, it's flowing upwards.
If you see a big yellow eye in there, poke it with something.
No yellow eye, Ray.
Yep.
Maybe it already went up there.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Is it my turn to lead? I don't want to jump in front.
Hello, Chairman. Ready to get what's coming to you? Kidnapping is a Class 1 felony, and we do not tolerate it in our jurisdiction. Get him! It's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Not much longer. To the right.
Moving!
Whole swarm.
Ah,
The
was
big
ich.
yellow eye.
Schön einschleimen hier. Man kann da nichts rauskommen, ne? Ganz einfach.
On your left.
Wo ist er?
Hang on.
Komm hoch, Egon.
Here they come. Ectoplasmic residue is by far the least pleasant aspect connected to this field of science. Look behind you! Look out, on your left!
Find some
So,
cover.
schön abtöten das Ganze, ne?
Get it for the guy, now. Wait a minute. On the right. Could be trouble.
Immer schön zumachen, ne?
Hold on.
So, wo ist er?
I'm on it!
Danke.
It's a whole swarm. Hit the eye with everything you've got! On your left!
On the right.
So,
More!
Could be trouble. Oh, great. I'm gonna need another iron shower. Run! Man down, man down.
unterwegs, Ray.
Aim high!
Look behind you.
But not entirely without scientific. Oh, should have zigged when he zagged.
Zack. Geht doch. Höchste Zeit, dass der Schiff da drauf wird.
It's trying a new angle.
Look behind you. Oh, I'm ectoplasmically saturated.
Ja, ja.
You've got him on the ropes.
Immer schön einschleimen.
Ectoplasmic residue is by far the least pleasant aspect connected to this field of science.
So, wo ist er?
Stay on it. Nice work.
That's how it's done.
Genau. Und nicht anders, Leute.
I should have shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment grid for good. You can kiss off a permanent license, not to mention any chance for more government contracts. You did this to me. And you're going to pay.
You're welcome, you peck.
All right, that's it. That's it. You're done, smart guys. You are done, smart, cool guys. I have the authority, and I'm shutting you and your phony containment grid down now. The whole city will have to pay because of your shenanigans. The whole city.
What? But that shuts you down, too.
Well, so be it. I have bigger fish to fry. And get him off me!
I think we need to keep an eye on him.
You think?
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
Okie dokie.
You're real heroes.
Kind of
Danke.
routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Well, get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
Ja, genau. Da sitzt doch der Ray, oder? Suche Ray und Egon. Egon und der Ray sitzen ja da. Sind die beide da? Ich wollte schon nach oben laufen.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys.
Oh,
Perfect fit.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
I can't believe I never saw it before.
Okay, for 1 minute, pretend someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
Mandala is like a spiritual labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place, similar to the antenna in Dana's building.
You know, I think you helped to make that clearer. So this was the gizmo that's supposed to feed energy to the destructor form?
That's right, Peter!
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Well, I had to get one right eventually, didn't I? I mean, just math.
Or I'm just speculating, but it's possible that ghosts are trapped in the system, funneled from node to node, and they get stronger and stronger until they reach the end, and then they...
Look, the first portal, the library. The second, the museum. And the third, the Sedgwick.
And
ja.
that means the fourth portal must be right here.
The middle of the Hudson River?
Well, according to the mandala, yes.
It may need a little tweaking.
I don't know. Plenty of bodies in that river. Could become ghosts.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
You're saying this is my fault?
You are blameless.
What Egon meant to say was that you have some sort of connection to this thing, and we're going to go back to the Sedgwick and find out what. Isn't that right, Brainiac?
That's right, Peter.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could. And then some jerk tried to pick me up on the elevator.
Okay, you need to stay here where it's safe and where you can't set off any more cross-dimensional shockwaves, hot stuff. Here, read up on the Mandela, and the boys will check out the Sedgwick.
The boys. And what about you, superstar?
I'm going to have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
Good idea. Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Aber erst in der nächsten Aufnahme. Kann ich eigentlich irgendwie... Ja. Genau. Ja, ein wenig kürzer heute, aber wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Aufnahme wieder. Bis dann.